Okay, hello everyone, this is Zach here. Just want to do a quick sound check, please. Okay, so what we will start right now currently is 11:30. Okay, I know most probably a lot of you are busy on this Sunday morning, but just want to do a quick updates since I got time, okay, to do some review today. Okay, don't worry, I will send the link out later on for those who want to watch the recording. All right, so let's start with this list first. Again, this is the list that I use to updates, okay, consistently. And I think the latest update that I do is on Friday. Okay, so the other day, Friday morning, if I'm not mistaken, right? But I want to check how is the closing for most of the stock in this list over here, because we know Friday actually is pretty weak market overall, but it didn't come with any high volume on downbar. So I think overall still pretty fun. Okay, so let's start with AMMB, SDB, RHB. Okay, just do a quick one. If let's say got any changes, we just remove. Um, if let's say the stop breaks already, also we're going to remove as well. Okay, so M bank I think still holding very well. It looks like a hidden spring. Okay, I kind of like it personally, to be frank with you. M bank and RHB bank is two of the finance counters that is kind of like worthwhile to continue to further monitor it. Okay, so both of them still good for me. SCB, okay, definitely still both to keep in the list here. Okay, next we got SCB. So SCB, well, let's see. I want to see more volume coming in. Okay, so this is a COB trailer. Okay, so we can be more patient on this. Probably might take some time. Okay, Pardini and Cycom. Okay, Pardini is still holding well after the gap up. Okay, so while volume is getting lower, definitely. Okay, hello Wayland, thank you for joining me today. Right, so yes, I think it's a kind of like healthy type movement for Pardini over there. Cycom and Petro M. Okay, let's look into Cycom. Okay, very nice. If you notice, also it's a hidden spring. Okay, for Cycom, so that's why technically I'm still holding it. Okay, for Cycom. Okay, so Cycom, I always forgot my list here lah. So probably I just put it side by side. Okay, so I can see better. Okay, like this. Okay, just make it smaller. Okay, great. Okay, we got just now is Cycom, Petro M. Let's try Petro M. Okay, wow, two spring. Okay, two spring. I kind of like it also. Like I said, I'm still holding my Wasong, so don't really want to go for the others, but getting more interesting. Yeah, Wasong a bit weak. Okay, I think I lost around like less than 8%. Okay, how much? My entry is 76 to here is 6%. Okay, so see how it goes tomorrow. Maybe I need to switch for Wasong to Petro M. Let's see how it goes. 6% still okay lah. Like I said, I think if let's say you attended the section yesterday, we do talk about the stop loss, everything, and this is what I do. Okay, if let's say hit 6%, 8%, I just cut. Okay, because the next trade, if I got 10%, you can easily cover up everything. Okay, now KSL will break up already. This is 10% the other day, so if you miss already, too bad. Okay, if not, you wait for pullback. So like I said, if let's say break up, then we just remove. Okay, because I want to keep my list very short, straightforward, direct, and I know which one I can focus. Okay. Now, sometimes let's say you miss already, like for example, in the case like KSL, you put your alerts. Okay, put your alerts to the area that you think is comfortable to look for entry. Now, sometimes this is how I detect the pullback as well. So if let's say pullback, low volume, everything still healthy, then I'll come back to look into it again. Okay, so this is Al Salvit start to do some pullback already. So the reason why I still keep this on my list here, I think they haven't break up climatically. Okay, and I think a healthy pullback will help me to determine whether should I look for the entry or not. Okay, now UOA developments, overall still in reaccumulation. This is kind of like a slightly boring type of setups. Okay, so but good for those that who are looking for stocks that accumulation, you don't mind the whole slightly long term. Okay, type of trade setups over here. Okay, so Flexi, I think Flexi also slowly pulling back. Okay, back to supports already. Volume still low, but this is the high volume bar. Okay, at resistance. So sometimes this kind of bar, it will cause some further shake up further. Okay, remember we want to spot some good sound strength in this area. All right, so SP Setia. Okay, SP Setia turns to UT again, right? We're gonna monitor further for SP Setia. Okay, it's a hidden UT. Ecover. Okay, Ecover, wow. Big spring. Okay, it's a big spring. Okay, just put it over here. Okay, just set my alerts properly. Okay, Tambun. Tambun, okay. Okay, I keep for another week lah. Tambun. Tambun is a shakeout counters, but just that the volume still not consistent yet. Okay, LBS. LBS Bina. Okay, we got high volume coming in already. Must be careful. Okay, OWG, like I said, setup still very nice. Okay, actually, like I said, if let's say for those attended yesterday's section, right? Hello, Arif. Thank you for joining me today. So if let's say for those attended yesterday's section, like I said, I actually queue over here. Okay, I've been queuing here for a few days. Okay, my first entry, I think somewhere around here. I can't recall. I think it's I can't recall. Somewhere around this bar. So the other day I planned to buy more because the pullback is very nice for me. Okay, I'm actually queuing 52.5 for a few days already. Yesterday actually it trading around 53. I almost want to take the price, but the news yesterday is quite kind of like scary regarding the Ukraine war and Russia. So in the end, I just cancel my queue. Okay. Sometimes this is what we how market actually play with your fear and greed. Okay, so like yesterday is fear, definitely. So well, let's see how it goes. Actually, I kind of keen to get more. Okay, probably I'll try my luck again at 53 or sometimes a bit stingy. So 52.5. Sorry. Okay, probably we'll try more around the areas. Okay, this one just put it over here. Okay, so this is quick one OWG. Let's look into OSK. Okay, OSK looks like no pullback, but UT is here already. Okay, so I think be more patient. I was waiting for pullback for this. Okay, let's take a pullback, I will enter. If not, then too bad. Okay, so Aeon. Okay, for me overall is not bad actually. Okay, not bad. Okay, I'm looking, like I said last week also, sorry, this week. Okay, this week also actually I'm looking for entry, but because of the news over there, I just somehow didn't go for my queue. Okay, I plan to queue the low of this green pentagon bar. Okay, somewhere around this area. Okay, 141 I think is good areas to consider monitor. Okay, so maybe I'll try next week again. All right, P metal. P metal continue to go up further. Okay, and now green pentagon's turning up. Okay, this one already jalan. Okay, this one already jalan. You can use the pullback method from the masterclass if you want to. Okay, but I just remove first because I want to keep my list very, very short. All right. So okay, let's go to NTEX. Okay, NTEX volume increasing. Interesting. Remind me of Presta. Okay, so hopefully members, you're able to spot Presta, a very nice I think like 4-bar spring with the NS. Okay, overall is pretty good overall. Okay, so this index come with high volume as well. So if you notice in weekly chart, okay, I think they come with like a shaker as well. This is a NS signals. Okay, notice this NS over here from a support. Okay, we got some spring in between, shakeout, right? So here, okay, of course, the resistance you might want to take note is the gap areas. Okay, so that's why I'm waiting for them to probably back to the support first. Okay, so TMC live. Let's go into TMC live. Okay, very low volume. Okay, very low volume, but this is in the same time very scary. If you want to, don't trade a lot, trade a little bit only. Okay, a growing style kind of counters, but I just see the volume is very low. Market stages is very low right now. Okay, so probably building a support around it. Okay, so MBL. Okay, nice NS the other day breakout, but closing on Friday is kind of high volume. So I expect a healthy pullback coming in. If yes, then it's a good area for monitor for entry. Okay, Legenda, yeah, high volume, this one. Okay, high volume need to be careful. Okay, let's say it drop below support, I'm not interested anymore. Okay, so usually again, this area or resistance area come with double high volume. You want to watch more, pay more attention and look, and if can, monitor a few more days. Okay, no need to force yourself to look for the entry. Okay, we monitor further from there. Okay, so I think so far my list is still pretty valid. Only Legenda kind of disappointing on the closing, but like I said, we monitor for 1 or 2 more days. Okay, if let's say it break below support, we remove. Okay, if not, we see whether got any good sound strength or not. Okay, now do remember this section here, or the list that I share with you just now is not for you to buy or sell. Okay, I'm not doing any buy call here, but just want to share with you, how usually I do to keep my watch list. Okay, if let's say I got my portfolio got any rooms, okay, for me to look for the trades, I will definitely go into the list over there. Okay, provided they're actually in a nice support areas, of course. Okay, a nice risk to reward, then I will look for a trade. Okay, if not, we skip. Okay, so make sure everything that you do, you must have your own trading plan. Okay, so the easiest one, especially for new members, if let's say for example I'm not sure lah, but this is I buy already, which one should I use? Support resistance. Okay, you use this from BSA 360. Okay, that's the easiest one. Okay, stop loss you can use ATR. Okay, there's the quick and safe way to do it. Okay, ATR 5% or 6% away. Okay, from the current price, and you can check actually the support one, the resistance one, resistance two. Okay, and ask to somebody, is this make sense or not for you to look for the trades. Okay, risk to reward 1/2. Okay, that's the best one. Okay, so for example here, Robi rating 6/8, which is pretty nice for Legenda. Okay, like for example MBank. Okay, you can watch it from here as well. ATL stop loss and the support one is around like 3.2, around 7% of risk you are taking. Okay, but resistance is pretty close. Right, so you are hoping this one to be breakout. Okay, so you can use the information here to help you out further. Okay, if you're looking for some trading plan. Okay, now let's go to the screener directly. Again, we want to look for something new that I can add to my list over there. Okay, or anything interesting. So what I do is that, again, this is my list over here, right? So sometimes let's say I feel that okay, this week I want to focus this more. Okay, you just highlight it. Okay, I do a kind of like a lazy way most of the time. Okay, 6 March. Okay, so this one, SCB I want to wait first. SciComm already in. RHB, MBank. Okay, Petrol I think quite interesting. Okay, probably I want to switch my Boston. Let's see how it goes. Right, I want to switch. Flexi, waiting for more sign of strength. Okay, OWG is interesting. OSK waiting for pullback, so probably not ready yet. And text. Okay, so far this few So TMC live for me is interesting, but like I said, it's a bit boring style. So if you don't like boring one, you skip. Okay, for TMC live. Sorry, when do you? So what do you mean, Wayland? Wix indicator, VIX. Okay, actually I rarely use Wix. Okay, this is the one that I think Martin used. Okay, to measure the fear. Okay, this is to mention of fear of the overall market actually. So again, if let's say it goes up like this, okay, most of the time let's say hit resistance. Okay, usually Martin use this as a benchmark. So whenever it hit here, probably it will pull back. Okay, it will pull back. So you know that this is a time for you to go for the long. Okay, but I'm more focusing on the overall the chart setup itself and the sectors. Okay, because I think wicks rarely you use it unless again this is to measure the overall index. Okay, the overall whole markets over there. All right, because Martin is more looking into like long terms. Okay, so sometimes you're referring to this VIX over here. Okay, so for me, I still like to remain using sectors. Okay, of course, KIC to follow as well. So let's say KIC is in bearish, like for example, November, December time. There are no trades, okay? I think November, December until January, I didn't do any trades, okay? I think I only do like 2 or 3 trades only. Okay, recently I've been more active again, okay, coming back again. Well, I think last month itself already take like 7 or 8 trades, okay, alone, okay? So, okay, now this is the, hopefully I answer questions, Wei because for weeks, to be fair with you, sometimes the indicators or the methods that I didn't use a lot, right? I don't want to comment further because you know it's I think it's a bit like unfair, okay, for me to comment. Like for example, bottom fishing. I know some member asking me, is that how to use bottom fishing? Okay, to be fair, I don't know because I rarely use it. Okay, market stages, yes. Okay, I'm pretty good in market stages, I have to admit. But bottom fishing, no. Okay, so sometimes I would like, you know, probably you can check with Kush Leaf, okay, because they use it more, okay, in this case, okay. So for Wix also, to be fair, I rarely use it, but this is just to measure the overall sentiment of the market. Okay, so for me, I'm still going back to the overall sectors. Okay, then from the sectors, we narrow down to the stocks, okay. So, all right, let me check. Okay, let me know if you got any other questions. So I just try my best to answer from here. Okay, finance turns to rates here. Okay, haven't turns back to green. Okay, let's see anything that turns to green. Okay, plantation still in green. Okay, well, I think it's time for them to do some pullback. Okay, properties, well, looks like here making a nice pullback for property. Okay, we got a test the other day. Okay, interesting. I think property, that's why a bit keen on OSK, EcoWorld, SP30. Okay, but it's SP30 Friday closing come with some high volume on uptrust. So okay, well, let's see. Mostly still in red. Okay, actually. Okay, now this is interesting. So if let's say red, but the stock going into positive, okay, which means the red pentagon is filled. Okay, so this one we also can monitor. Okay, construction. Okay, no. Right, construction still a bit uncertain. Finance, I think still okay. That's why I'm kind of keen on M-Bank and LHB Bank. Okay, this one seems like start to do sideways, even though it's red pentagon, but the price didn't go lower. Okay, telecommunication. Okay, KLCI, industrial products. Okay, red pentagon, but price move higher, which means the red pentagon is filled. All right, so yes, industrial products still can monitor. Okay, consumer the other day got NS but failed to hold. Okay, we're going to monitor again. Okay, but overall it's not a bad as well. Okay, now let's go to the screener directly. We go to Pentagon Guider. Okay, welcome. Okay, Presta, yes. Presta, right? But after that only I learned that actually Presta is one of the favorite counters from a blogger in i3. Okay, a famous blogger in i3. So be careful be careful So sometimes to be fair, like for me, I'm like I said, I'm kind of lazy traders. So sometimes I don't really check. I don't really go to i3. I don't really look into the financial things. I purely look into the chart. Okay. So sometimes if you know that okay, this stocks is is being promoted heavily, okay, then you want to be extra careful. Okay, not to say it cannot break up because sometimes they will break up, but you want to be careful on things like uptrust. Okay, things like something unusual. I hope you all know lah. So sometimes all this kind of thing you want to be extra careful. Now most of the time I kind of like stocks that very quiet. Okay, stocks that no one promote it. Okay, like I share with you, like last year Taffy before we break up. Okay, I think I share a lot. G-Shen. Okay, all these kind of correct counters, usually they will have a very consistent uptrend. Okay, like P metal, I think last year we talked about P metal as well. Okay, so press start. So far, I think they come with a nice background. Okay, no harm to try. Okay, so well, let's see whether it got pullbacks or not. If let's say you missed the entry. Okay, so I think definitely worth to monitor just that. If let's say you know these counters have been heavily promoted, then you just take extra careful on that. Okay, now G packet already in downtrend, but let's see because the ST is in green. G packet, so maybe they're making a nice reversal. Oh yeah, making a nice reversal. So okay, but reversal, it means that it going to accumulation. I'm not going into markup again because the volume not high, it's increasing but not high. Okay, but if you aim for some white ball still possible, wow, below 10 cents, scary. Okay, if you want you can play. Nowadays I try to go above 50 cents. Okay, still a bit scared after last year the volatile markets there. Okay, Malpac. Okay, illiquid is okay. Petgas 17 ringgit, not for me. SHR, I think this is a bit illiquid as well. Okay, yes, illiquid, so no. Yup Corporation, okay. This is one of the stock that I need to cut loss last year. So let's see whether they're coming back or not. Still not yet. Okay, but I think this one can focus, okay, because overall it's not that bad. Okay, they do have a drop over here, okay, but looks like this is like a reaccumulation but not a shakeout for me, not a distribution for me. Okay, but of course I want to see more volume coming back for you corporation, okay, before I want to look for the other entry again. Okay, so I put my alerts on my volume. Okay, once they come with high volume, I know, or it hits certain price, I know. Okay, so MAA and HH Group. MAA, okay, illiquid, nothing much over here. HH Group, okay, so upcharge high volume, weekly chart. Okay, so again, like I say, sometimes you don't need to force yourself to look for the entry, okay, if the sell is not nice, okay? So, okay, now let's go to NS over here, Oka and Solution, okay? Probably I go to LC before we close for today. So this is Oka, NS, but the UT volume very high. Never mind, it's okay. Solution, I think is in downtrend overall, so nothing much as well. Yeah, nothing much. Okay, so okay, now we go to this one, last one, just for Micron Harlands. Micron, not bad. Volume slowly coming back. Okay, but I'm stingy. I like to look for pullback. Okay, so not ready yet, but looking more interesting. Okay, Micron, Harlan Tanco. Okay, Harlan Corporations. Okay, we got NS in the background. Actually, this is a shakeout trade now, Harlan. And the NS in the background as well. Okay, I hope you actually pull back to NS. Okay, like I said, lots of opportunities, so don't force yourself to look for the trades. If let's say it didn't go back to support, Tanko, oh, you can notice the volume is so low over here. Okay, low, not a good sign. Okay, here, for example, low volume. Okay, notice here, low volume, it still drop. Okay, you want to wait for more confirmation first. Okay, usually I see this, I won't look for the entry directly. Okay, look for more clues. Okay, this one got volume. Okay, you notice the difference. Okay, even though it's not the highest, but at least got volume. Okay, so I think LC Titan weekly chart turn back to green pentagon. This one can monitor further, but I want to see more valid volume. Okay, the other one I think is very interesting one because this kind of volume is M Siemens. Okay, but still very far from support. Okay, so but volume is interesting. We want to monitor again. Okay, for more days or weeks. Okay, to ensure the sound strength is solid and valid. Okay, all right. I think this is that's all for today. I think I will stop here. Like I said, today is Sunday. I know most of you are busy. Probably I will share out the link later on with you all. Okay, so if let's say there's no any question, if you got question, don't worry, just ask me in the group or text me personally, and I will try my best, to include your question into this daily live YouTube because I usually like to explain using chart rather than text. Okay, so with this, thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again soon.